trying to flatten this blade out a little bit, make it just a hair thinner. Takes a little bit of time, but after a little bit of messing around, you can get it exactly the way you want it. Well, I don't do this a whole lot, but I'm going to kind of advertise for my website right now while this is heating up. I just wanted to let you guys all know that I've been forging for a little while now, and I started listing some of the forged blades on my website. There's all kinds of different ones. I make them as I feel like making them. I mean, there's no set pattern or anything like that. So if you want to go to my website and check them out, it's at ancientprimitivehunter.com, and we got all kinds of other stuff there too, besides just the knives and stuff. But you know, that's it for my little advertisement thing. If you guys want to check it out, and thank you. So we got this blade about where we want it as far as the blade goes. Now we got to figure out where we want the handle to start and stop. So let me go ahead and do a little measurement, and I will get back with you. Actually, let me go ahead and get a tape measure, and I'll do it with you. Okay, so this is our blade laying here, and this is our mower blade. So it's basically the right angle. It's the right sweep and stuff. The only thing we got to do is put a little downward grind on the top of it, which we'll do that with the grinder. So next thing we want to do is we want to flatten out this handle piece a little bit, make it a little thicker, because right now it's a little too small, and we can afford to make it a little thinner because this piece of file is pretty thick. But okay, so we probably just want to take the tang off the end of this thing and don't touch it, it's hot. So let me go ahead and start flattening this part out, and then we'll cut that tang off. So I'll be right back with you. So I'm working on 2 or 3 projects at the same time here, so that's why I'm kind of doing this a little slow. Of course, you can't tell on video, but this is kind of getting to be an all-day project. So first thing I want to do is try to get this thing spread out a little bit. Really hard to tell where I'm at because the sun's so bright. It's hard to tell how hot my piece is. Okay, so now we're going to figure out where we want to put this, start the blade. We know where we want to start it at the point, but we got to figure out where we want to end the blade. And for me, I'm just going to guess because I know about how far I want it. And when I do this, the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and put it about where I want to stop it and put a little mark there. That way I know exactly where my blade starts and stops. And put it back in the firing gear hot again. Okay, so since we're making a custom carving knife, and it's kind of shaped like a Mora blade, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make this handle kind of fit our hands the way we like it, since we have that option to do that. Get it in that fire and get it good and hot. All I'm trying to do is put a taper down the front of this towards the blade, just to give it that Mora look a little bit. Ew. Don't drop it on your foot, it's hot. Okay, so now I'm just going to flatten that handle out, flatten the blade out, and work on the end of the handle a little bit, and then it's mostly all grind work. So let me go ahead and get this thing out. And to flatten it, I don't actually own a flatter, so I just do the best you can with your hammer. Now all I got to do now is, I think I'm just going to round this end off. So first thing I do is cut it. So let me get it good and hot and we'll cut it. Probably won't show that, but that's okay. Okay, so we got the ends of the handle cut, so now I'm just going to do a little bit of flattening out, and I'm not going to worry about that end. I'm just going to grind it round. It's about where I want it anyways. Now I'm just looking to make sure that everything's flat. And I mean, we're going to get a chance to retouch this up again anyways, make sure it's all flat, but yeah. Now we're going to let this thing cool, and we got to do some grinding on it. So I will be right back with you. We're going to clean this up a little bit and take it over to the grinder and work on it on the grinder a little bit. See what See what it looks like. Okay. Okay guys, this video is taking really long, so I want to stop the video here and say, hey, thank you. And if you like the video, share, subscribe, you know, and like it. And leave comments. I always like the comments, so thank you.